Tasting American shrimp and grits for the first time. My friends, I'm super excited for this one. A lot of you guys have been suggesting this recipe for my cooking show, but honestly, I don't understand grits that well, so I guess I will find out more in a second. Before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. Is the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play it.
Hello. In a country that boasts hamburgers, hot dogs, and something called fluffernutter, one American dish has somehow eluded my taste buds. Grits. Yeah, that's right, grits, and not the stuff that ends up on a road. I'm talking about...
Okay, to be fair, I understand this have corn. This is a dish with corn. Fair to say, right, my friends?
Food dish that's popular in the southern United States. This is a food item that apparently can go with just about anything, but we are going to go with the popular option of putting our grits with shrimp and maybe a little bit of bacon and, crucially, Worcestershire sauce. I am a little bit concerned.
Okay, your sister have some sauce is a great sauce. That said, so there is normal grits and the shrimp and grits. Okay, maybe shrimp and grits is even more popular than just grits. Maybe. Because I remember watching other videos that people had the shrimp and grits.
And that the meal hasn't been pre-made ahead of...
Sorry, let's run a bit back. Oh, bacon. This is a great addition, 100%.
And crucially, Worcestershire sauce. I am a little bit concerned that the meal hasn't been pre-made ahead of this video, meaning that somebody, me, is going to make it right here, right now, and then give my verdict at the end of the video. So if you're the sort of person who loves watching food being prepared by somebody who has no idea how to cook, then I'm your man. And if you're not subscribed, do that now.
My friends, do it for me.
In the meantime, I'm really happy to be making shrimp and grits. Join me. But before we get started, what actually is our grits?
Wait, my friends, do you guys think it's really that difficult to make grits? I have no idea, so maybe it's actually a difficult recipe.
To answer this, I had to dig deep into history, or more accurately, a quick search on Wikipedia. Grits trace their origins back to the Native American Muskogee tribe, who ground dried corn into a coarse meal and cooked it into a porridge-like dish. This hominy porridge became the foundation of grits, which later infiltrated southern kitchens when European settlers decided, you know what corn needs? Fewer vitamins and more butter. Today, another European settler, me, was about to put this to...
Sorry, that's an amazing quote. Corn needs fewer vitamins and more butter. I feel like this goes for a lot of stuff in America.
Fewer vitamins and more butter. Today, another European settler, me, was about to put this to the test from his Chicago kitchen. For this video, we're going to be using a recipe written by Once Upon a Chef with Jen Seagal. First things first, I have to chop stuff up using a chopping board. It's not very sharp. Right, they go on that, and then you use a knife. Do we have a knife? Okay, we've got one. All right, what do we need to do? One bunch scallions, thinly sliced. I mean, what constitutes a bunch of scallions? Is it 3, 4, 5? I mean, this looks like a bunch.
That's a great question. But this is easy, right?
One large stalk of celery finely diced. That should be easier. None of this bunch nonsense. One small red bell pepper finely diced.
Ding ding
this
pepper.
Is where I come into my element because I've done one of these before. Gordon Ramsay, after seeing this, he's going to change all of his techniques because he's going to see me fail to pull out the middle bit. It usually goes way better than this, but I'm on camera. I've ruined it. Oh, hi. Did you get me coffee? I'm going to need it. Beautiful. The shrimp is already peeled and deveined. Wasn't looking forward to that. The recipe calls for 4 slices of bacon cut into half-in dice. I don't know what that means.
I mean, what? American bacon really looks delicious.
So I'm just going to do it my way, and we'll just chop up bacon randomly. But I do like bacon. You know, we went for American bacon here, but we typically, I mean, I like British bacon, Canadian bacon.
What? After trying American bacon, Lawrence likes British bacon and Canadian bacon? I mean, see, we are all different. Me, after trying American bacon, I cannot go back.
Irish bacon. There are different types of bacon. This is what you don't know until you live in other parts of the world. And you just start to take on board a lot of the culinary differences between our countries. I mean, I speak often about how some of the words we use to describe food are vastly different on either side of the pond. But the same, of course, is true of the food itself. And in America, bacon is usually a lot crispier. I am a big fan of crispy bacon, just as I'm a...
Okay, my friends, but be honest with me. Recently doing bacon, I used to do bacon on the pan. Normal, right? But someone ended up suggesting me to do bacon on the oven. And I honestly am starting to believe that's the best way to make bacon. Is this something crazy to say? Because I don't know, in the oven, it's so crispy, so good. I don't know, I like it a bit more maybe. Am I crazy?
I'm a fan of not crispy bacon in the UK. This is what's going to go into the shrimp and grits. It's like just a sort of extra protein in case you weren't getting enough. Oh, and since Uncle Toby is probably typing right now, Lawrence, you haven't washed your hands. That's been happening off camera. I just didn't think you want to be...
honestly, I also do this a lot, but I never put on the video that I'm washing hands because that's kind of boring, let's be real.
Constantly bombarded with hygiene. So now that all of that prep work has been done, we can do the very important work of burning down my house, starting with a frying pan and the bacon.
Frying pan?
Okay, so far so good. The
Easy.
only thing is that when I'm asked to do more than one thing at once, that's when things get a bit crazy. So in a minute, I'm going to be adding the shrimp, and I think they're asking me to...
Wait, the shrimp goes into the fat of the bacon?
Multitask with hot dishes in front of me is going to be a huge mistake for this company. All right, wish me luck. We're going to throw the shrimp on here and hope for the best. Ow! Oh no! What the hell was that? Well, I was just going well. The shrimp is it's doing its thing. We've got the fire extinguisher off to the side just in case, and now I'm going to go look at what else we need to do while keeping half an eye on that. This is awful. How do people do this?
But you know what, my friends? Bacon with shrimps, this could be a thing. Am I... I keep saying, am I crazy? I know I'm crazy, but... damn, because I'm assuming this absorbs the fat of the bacon. Oh, shrimps tasting like bacon? Oh man,
regularly. Well, all right, there's the 2 tablespoons worth of butter. Put that in there. Is the heat still on? Why is that not coming on? The hob has stopped working on the oven.
Machine,
so
do your
I'm
job.
Switch to another lesser hob and hope that this gets the job done. That's fun, isn't it? Look at that. A mountain of vegetables that they've all gone in. That just adds a bit.
But he's doing well because he's cooking everything inside of the same fry pan, you know, and there is a lot of flavor there. This is good technique.
Bit of vibrancy to an otherwise quite dull looking meal. And in a moment I've got to mix in a load of other things such as Worcestershire sauce, chicken broth. It says that I need to bring it up to a boil and...
Am I crazy? Or it actually sounds like your sister's sauce. Am I crazy?
I am absolutely terrified of where that might take things. But we're going to do it and it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. I've done scarier things in my life. I used to go on stage for fun and for minimal pay.
Okay, some flour. Kitchen broth, I'm assuming.
Bit of Liam Perrins.
Kitchen chicken.
Oh, we're going to get to the grits here in a bit. Okay. Now, while all of that was going on...
You know what? I'm paying attention to this because so far this is looking very easy. I may have to try some grits. I thought grits was complex, but so far very easy.
We did have our fire chief, which is my wife, come in and take a look at the oven, and apparently it's fine. The other hob, the better hob, is now working again. Anyway, I'm going to transfer this vegetable concoction to that plate so that it's more trustworthy. Now, while those vegetables are doing their thing, it's time to talk about the grits themselves. We're about to get that started.
Wait, I cannot find that.
Just read in the recipe that using this quick 5-minute version of grits.
Oh, okay, my friends, this one I have to do. I don't know what the hell is inside of that, but I have to make that from scratch because I cannot find this type of stuff.
It's not the authentic way to go.
Don't worry.
And I am going to get absolutely destroyed by everybody from the south. I am ready for that, but just know that this had to happen due to time constraints and appalling reading skills. Okay, we're going to add...
Okay, but it's fair to say, like he's explaining that people from the southern regions, they do this from scratch, right? They don't use that mix.
Had to happen due to time constraints and appalling reading skills. Okay,
Okay.
we're going to add in about 4 cups of milk, so basically 1 cow.
Easy.
And we're going to bring that to a boil and then apparently add in the grits mix. 1 cup of quick cooking grits. That's nice and easy. Let's open this up then. The American packaging is, as ever, impenetrable. It's like Fort Knox.
That's a mix of
need
corn or
another
something.
knife. Where's that knife from earlier? Seems like hours ago now. I'm going to have to eat this off.
You know what? All of a sudden, lost in the pound becomes lost in the kitchen.
Well, it worked, so that's that. And then we need a cup of it. It's got a bit of milk in there. I don't think anybody will mind.
No,
Oh,
fine.
what is that? Turn it down now. Turn it down now. All right, good, we're back in business, so let's pour this in slowly. So what do? I just have to whisk, and then it's gonna magically turn into grits? Oh God. All right, yeah, it's turning creamy. It is turning creamy. It's starting to look
What type of technology are we working here, my friends?
like grits. There's a quote that's often attributed to Winston Churchill, misattributed it turns out. He said, if you're going through hell, keep going. Although I don't want to count my chickens before they've hatched. Not that this recipe calls for chickens. That looks good actually. Does that look thick enough? What do you guys think? Not that you can answer that right now. I wish you could. I wish you were here to say, Lawrence, stop it. It's good. Put it to the side before you make something that resembles, I don't know, sick. I hope you're as excited for this meal as I am. All right, I hope you see it. We've turned off the heat now. We're stirring in the cheese because, well, it asks me to do that. All right, well, I hope that that's grits. Now we're going to mix a lot of things together and hopefully very soon we will have shrimp and or grits. We're adding in the shrimp and the bacon. We're going to cook this for about 2 to 3.
But that mix shrimp, bacon and vegetables, that is delicious, 100%.
3 minutes until the shrimp is cooked through and you're ready to start serving your food. I'm doing it in this voice just so I can have some level of cooking credibility. Sadly, my credibility completely faded when I forgot to record myself adding the shrimp mix to the grits.
Okay, let's cut to the footage of Lawrence holding the shrimp and grits and hope that no one cares about continuity.
Won't it look weird to show me posing for the video thumbnail?
I mean, no more weird than your stupid hair in the next scene.
And so, after marginally surviving that chaos, it's time
It's a funny, yeah.
to see if I can survive putting this in my stomach. Since I've had shrimp and I've had all of these vegetables, I'm just going to try a little bit of grits on its own, just to get a sense of what it's like.
That's good.
Well, I'm supposed to hate it for reasons of controversy and clicks, but it's actually quite nice, especially blended with cheese. I think that's true of just about anything except watermelon.
Oh wait, so that mix is probably some type of flour with corn and cheese, I'm gonna assume, right? That is what makes sense.
So how does this go together? Let's see, let's get a piece of shrimp, little bit of bacon on there.
Oh boy.
I did a thing. It's good. It's actually good. It's quite spicy. But this is a good concoction. I think the name grits gives me this idea that it's not going to be... It's like gruel. Always said to me, that
Damn, I want to
sounds
try it.
appetizing. This is why I've not eaten grits for the longest of times. But now that I have, I'm not sure I knew what I was missing. I'll have this again. What would I rate it? How many Lorenzos would I give it? Not many things bring a smile to my face, and even this hasn't managed that. But
honestly,
despite being a YouTube...
I think from 0 to 5, because he ranks that way, this could be a 5. Yeah, this could be a 5. Real talk.
Sensation. I am still human. I still feel things, and what I feel here are good things. So I would rate it as follows. This shrimp and grits gets 4.5 Lorenzos out of 5.
Very good.
That's high praise coming from me. If you like what you saw in this video,
very
I've
good.
just been told by the producers that they're going to put me in the kitchen more often this year. Why? So if you want to see me cooking even more and trying American food, then subscribe, like your diet depends on it. In the meantime, I'm going to go and eat the rest of this, and you are going to watch this video next.
Okay, I actually already watched that video, my friend. That said, my friends, I need, the start, the introduction for the YouTube video. I'm going to do it right now. Let's pretend we are seeing this for the first time just for YouTube. But now, talking with you, my friends, a bit, damn, this looks really, really good. Man, the bacon with shrimps, with the grits with cheese. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's play it a bit.
voice just so I can have some level of cooking
Okay.
credibility. Sadly, my
That is
credibility
looking so
completely
good.
faded when I forgot to record myself adding the shrimp mix to the grits.
Okay, let's cut to the footage of Lawrence holding
Okay, wait a second. Before we see his reaction, this cannot be bad, right? Shrimps, bacon, grits. Grits is corn with cheese, maybe. Kind of crazy, but I still don't get it. But look, this was not that difficult. You guys have been suggesting this recipe multiple times. If you leave a like right now, if this video gets 3,000 likes, that's a crazy number, I know. But if you do it, trust me, I will cook this. Yeah, leave a like. Looks delicious.
the shrimp and grits in hope that no one cares about
Yeah, but for sure, my friends, it looks really delicious. That said, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. You guys end up staying until the end. See you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.